welcome to the very first Sharpen Your Edge for inclusive skating. This is really exciting. Sharpen Your Edge started for me as a holiday program where I wanted to, my love is edges. I actually loved school figures and I'm an ice dancer. So I decided that too many people were focusing, in my opinion, way too much on jumps and not enough on skating skills. So I wanted to address that. That's how this started. And so I decided I'd run a holiday program for skate school level skaters. I've also targeted or taken it to other ice rinks for higher level skaters. I've gone to 2 states in Australia, both Tasmania and the Australian Capital Territory, to work with their higher IJS skaters. But in Sydney, this is mostly for skate school, to encourage everyone to learn their edges, understand their edges, work on their skating skills. And I kind of thought, we as skaters have blades that have edges and they have to be sharpened. Sharpen your edge. And also, if your skating skills are of a higher level, then you have an edge on your competitors in competition. So that's how the name started. I did send just today the logo to Margarita. I don't know if she got it yet, but we can sort that out to send. Yep, okay, she has. So we're going to start off pretty basic today. I thought we're going to do some stroking, work on really feeling our edges, reminding ourselves of how subtle that lean is on our foot. And we'll see how far we get today. So I'm going to move back a bit. And we're warming up, just arms out, wherever it's comfortable. If you need to hold on to get balance, that's cool. Feet close together, and we're just doing some dips, pushing your knees forward. Yes? Okay. Margarita's assisting me on where I am in the room. I want your body to be straight. You've got it. As a skater, we want to have fantastic posture, really upright, square shoulders and hips. So arms out, we're bending and rising up, bending and rising up, bending and rising up. And then we're going to do some circles with the hips, ankles and knees, or hips, knees, ankles, around and around and around and around. And then the other way, bend and around, bend and around, bend and around, and bend and around. And now I'd really like you to just still stand on 2 feet, but think about your edges. So we're going to be, I'm going to lean, which to you will look like the left. So I'm leaning on my little toe, so my outside edge here, and my big toe, my inside edge there. And then I'm going to come up and reverse it. So this is on my little toe, outside edge, and this one is on my inside edge, on my big toe. So it's kind of like slalom or slalom, however you care to pronounce. We're bending and leaning and reminding our feet and our ankles of how to lean on those different edges. So we're going bend and lean, rise up onto a flat. So our feet are flat, and then bend and lean again and up. Bend and lean, rise up, bend and lean, rise up. Keep going so I can have a check on what you're doing, please. Bend and up, bend. Yay, nice. Lovely, Bradley. Good, Jenny. Yep. And bend and up. And bend and up. Nice, Steph. Sorry, Stephanie. I hope you don't mind if I call you Steph. I should have asked that. That's it. So yeah, feet close and bend and lean and bend and lean. So we're doing as if we're doing slalom right down the rink. Yep, lovely. Okay. And then We're just going to do some forward stroking for a little bit. So bending on the skating knee and stretching the free leg back, arms right out about shoulder height. Stretch and hold, 2, 3, rise up on the skating knee, feet together. Then we bend and stretch back on the other leg. Stretch, 2, 3, rising up and bend, stretch, 2, 3, rise up, feet together, bend, stretch, 2, 3, rise up, feet together, bend, stretch, 2, 3. I'm just checking that there's something else. There was something else popped up. Stretch, 2, 3. Lovely. And bend, stretch, 2, 3. And rise up, bend, stretch, 2, 3. Rise up and bend, stretch, 2, 3. Good work, guys. Now I'd like to do basically a 1-foot glide, but I want you to think about, we're going to do outside edges. So I really want you to think about standing with your weight over your little toe. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be for you to see how much I'm leaning. And it's really, as you know, in skates, it's quite subtle, but I think it's important that we remind ourselves to lean on our outside edge. So we're going to bend, stretch back as a stroke, and stand over your little toe. Really work at staying over your little toe. Hold it. Now rise up, feet close together, but you're only on 1 foot. You're still on 1 foot. And then we're going to stretch forward. So this would be like doing a curve, a forward outside curve. So we're going to go stretch, hold, hold, rise up, still only on the 1 foot, and then stretch slightly forward. And then feet together, and we're going to do the other leg. Bend and stretch, hold, hold, hold. Think about being over your little toe, rise up and stretch forward. So we're going to do that again. Bend and stretch back, hold, hold, hold. Rise up and stretch forward. And one more, stretch back, hold, hold, hold over the little toe. Rise up and stretch forward. Now, I think some of you have done some school figures. Can I just have a raise of hand if you've worked on figures or edges? Oh, yay. Okay, cool. So we're going to pretend we're doing a forward outside circle. So we'll do a figure 8, 1 circle and then another circle, 1 circle and then another circle. Now we're not going to move, we're not going to glide because none of us have ice, but I'm going to start with my skating arm in front, which I'd like you to do too, frankly. Skating arm in front, free arm is slightly to the back, not all the way back. Hold, 2, 3, 4 on our outside edge. Rise up, foot touches. Stretch forward, hold, 2, and change our arms. Brush the arms past your hips so you're changing arms. Now you bring your feet together. We're going to push onto the other foot. So our new skating arm is in front. Stretch, 2, 3, pressing on our little toe on our outside edge. Rise up, the feet touch, but we're still on 1 foot. Stretch forward with the free leg, and then brush the arms through. And we're doing it again. So feet together for our push, turn out and stretch back. Hold, 2, 3. Rise up, bring the free foot forward, and then brush the arms through. Really work on keeping your core strong bend, change feet, stretch, back, 2, 3, rise up, keep the weight on that little toe, and bring the free foot forward and brush the arms through. When you're doing this, I really like the arms to come very close to the body because I don't want wriggling around. We're keeping our core, our torso over our tracing, over the mark we're making on the ice. And the free leg is going to stay really close. It's staying over the tracing, so it's stretching straight back. When we rise up, the feet touch, and then the free foot, when it comes forward, just slides along the skating foot and extends just in front. It's still in line with the skating foot. So can I come closer so I can see you all? And can I have 4 more circles, please? So stretch back, hold, 2, 3, rise up, touching the free leg to the skating foot, and then stretch forward, 2, 3, and switch your arms. So you're now prepared for the next edge. Bend and stretch back, 2, 3, rise up, feet touching, and stretch forward, and then switch the arms. Lovely, Jenny. And feet together for the next push. Bend and stretch, 2, 3, rise up, feet touching, bring the free foot forward and change the arms. Nice, Bradley. Yeah, good, Stephanie. And one more, bend and stretch, 2, 3, rise up, feet touching, stretch forward and change the arms. Nice, Juliana. Good girl. Okay, so everyone counts differently, but I would advocate when we get back on the ice that if you can use the counting, it helps make your circles equal, that you can do exactly the same thing. Okay, so now we're going to do forward inside edges. Oh, sorry, there's someone had a chat there. Can I see that? Oh, okay. Inside edges. So now we're still starting in our T position and stretching back for the push, but this time I'm going to have the free arm in front. So we're stretching back, really work at bending your skating knee. The more you can press down into the ice, the more secure you're going to be. Stretch back, 2, 3, rise up, feet touching, stretch the free leg forward, pressing on your big toe, and brush the arms through. And now bring the free foot back, so feet together, bend and stretch, hold, 2, 3, rise up, feet touching, stretch the free leg forward, point your toe, and brush the arms through. And again, so bring the free foot back in, so it's underneath you, bend and stretch, hold, 2, 3, rise up, feet touching, stretch the free foot forward, point your toe, and brush the arms through. And one more time, foot back in, bend and stretch back, hold, 2, 3, rise up, boots touching, stretch forward. None of us have boots on right now. It's, I keep forgetting and going back into my old terminology. You might want to shake out a little bit. I really want you to think about where your weight is on your foot, because that's so important. I'm going to diversify a little bit now. So I thought, I think all of you compete. Is that correct? Can I have a thumbs up or a hands up if you compete? Do you compete? Yeah, okay. So let's look at how we take the ice. I'm thinking you're all experienced skaters, so you probably do have your own way of entering the ice. For my guys, particularly if they're new to skating, I like to make it really simple and reduce pressure. So we're going to do a couple of strokes. Just please welcome whoever to the ice. Stroke, stroke, 2 foot glide, leaning on a curve. I'm going to curve around this way, and I'm going to bend my knees, take my arms down. So get from here, my arms come down, fingertips touching, up, and looking up. I come up on my knees and look up as my arms come down. So I might just kneel down here for a minute. So the arms are here. I've done my strokes. I lean into my curve. I'm going that way. Arms are here. I come in, up, and take my head up, and then the arms come down. So I'm looking out, acknowledging. I'll turn down this way. I'm looking up and out and acknowledging you, my audience. You could even do this, but let's try arms out. We come in as we bend our knees down, up as we come up on our knees, lift our arms up and look out and around. Great. Let me see a few of that. So let's do 2 strokes, please. So arms out, taking the ice, stroke, stroke, feet together, bend in, up, and around. Bradley, can you come up on your knees as you lift your arms up, please? Let's do it again. So 2 strokes, stroke, yeah, stroke, bend knees, bring the arms in, up on the knees, and around. Great. Now we're going to do it the other direction. So do your 2 strokes, but I would like you to turn and face the opposite direction. So stroke, stroke, bend, up, and around. Nice. Let's work when we take our arms up. So we're here. When we take our arms come in, as they come up, as our hands get in front of our eyesight, take your arms up, look up at your hands. Yeah. Okay, that really adds to your entrance to come up. And mostly in ice rinks, our audience are up there. Yes, Juliana, that's great. Lovely. Lovely, Steph. Yeah, nice. Yeah. And bend up and right up and around. Good work, guys. I really like this. Yeah. Stroke, stroke, bend, up and around. Okay. So let's have a look at some mohawks now. I'd like to do a mohawk sequence. So is there anyone who has not done a mohawk? I'm talking about a forward inside mohawk. Right. No, I thought looking at you folk, I thought you all had done mohawks. So we are going to do a stroke on your left foot. Yep. Or your right foot, doesn't matter. Okay, no, sorry, let's go back. In my classes, I usually teach back to front, so I call one leg while I'm doing the other, but I think you guys are not accustomed to that, so that will make it easier for me. I'll call what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to do a stroke on my right foot, then I'm going to bring my feet together and I'm going to step onto a left inside edge, turn a mohawk, stretch back onto a right back inside edge. Now I'm going to change, Juliana, I'm going to change that a little bit. You may have done this before, but I'm going to do an ice dancer version. So we're going stroke, mohawk, step back outside edge, and your free leg is going to come out in front of you, like you're doing, yeah. And then you're going to rotate around to the right, step right forward, outside edge, and then rise up, feet together, bend, left inside edge with your free leg forward. I'm happy. I'm going to do that a couple of times for you, because if you haven't done this before, it might get a bit tricky. So we're stepping. I'll do it a different angle as well to see if that helps you. Right forward, outside edge. Left forward, inside edge. Right back, inside edge. Left back, outside edge with the free leg in front. Rotate the shoulders to the right. Come up on your knee. Bring your feet together. So you're making a T position or a third position. Step forward onto a right forward, outside edge. And then rise up, feet together, bend and stretch, left forward, inside edge. Do you want me to do that again for you? Just put your hand up if you'd like it again. Yep, okay, cool. So, right forward, outside edge is a stroke. Then we're going left forward, inside edge. Right back, inside edge, mohawk. Actually, let's stop. Let's regroup. Let's break it into two sections. So I'm going to take out the stroke. First off, I want a left inside mohawk. So we're going left foot, inside edge, to right back, inside edge. Just let's do that. Good. Let me see everyone doing that. Just left, just, yes, Juliana, you're getting it. Yeah. So let me see the others. Let's just do the mohawk. Left inside edge to right back, inside edge. And now step left foot down, right back, outside edge. So you're going to do, left back, outside edge. Left back, outside edge. Free leg is in front. Come up, T position, right forward, outside edge. And then a left inside edge. So you've all got the mohawk. That's not the problem at all. Yeah. So let's step. You're going backwards now. Can I have everyone stand on their left foot, back, outside edge, and the free leg is in front. So your right leg's forward. Right? Yeah, good work. And now step into a T position, step right forward, outside edge. And you've got to change feet to step onto the left inside edge. Step down on your left foot and stretch your right foot forward. It's tricky when someone asks you to put your free leg in another place, isn't it? One more time, and then we're going to move on. Left inside mohawk, left back, outside edge, step forward, right foot, and then change feet onto your left foot. Good. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I like my steps. Have you all done, has anyone done forward cross rolls? Yep. Woohoo. Cool. So we're doing, then you would know, because you've done them, that you're stepping from an outside edge to an outside edge. Yep. To an outside edge, stretch right out, to an outside edge, and stretch right out. Now, when I teach cross rolls on the ice, and so we're going to do this today, your time. Stepping onto an outside edge, I actually slide the toe along the ice, and I start with people standing toes turned in, really pigeon toe. So you're going outside edge to outside edge to outside edge to outside edge. You might need to hang on to something because this is a bit weird. Turning your toes in, and we're stepping outside edge to outside edge, just slightly across. Really turn your toes in. Yeah, it feels weird because we're skaters, and we turn out. That's it. Lovely. Juliana, great. Nice, Bradley. Yeah, Bradley, can you step your foot a little bit further across? Yeah, oh. Jenny, you're already ahead of me. You're already doing the extension. Good girl. So we're now going to step onto our outside edge. I'm stepping onto my left outside edge. I want to keep my torso really square, super square. I slide my right toe across and put my foot down on the outside edge. Now the left foot extends right underneath. So I'm staying way down. Bring it around. So I'm drawing tiny little circles. Try and keep the sliding foot on the outside edge as well. So it's just your little toe. I'll do it this way now. It's your little toe that's sliding along the floor. Even when you stretch out, your little toe is on the floor. Then slide it around and you're pressing on the outside edge. Little toe on the floor. So both feet are leaning outwards, stretching right out. Keep your arms up. It's probably going to help your balance if you do this. Stretch out. Bend the toe in. Stretch out. All the way and around. Yeah. Try. There will be times when you can really use your shoulders on this as well. But at the moment, just for now, I really want you to focus on keeping your torso still and super focus on feeling your edges. So your hips, from the hips up, you barely move. Down, stretch out. Around, stretch out. Let me pop down. Yeah, grab a drink if you need it. And stretch right out, Bradley. Stretch underneath. Yeah. Oh, good work, ladies. Jenny and Helena, is it? Helena? And bend. Yeah, nice. Good girl, Stephanie. Yep. Stretch right out. Really work on leaning on that outside edge. Really work leaning on your little toe. We need your ankles to work. Stretch out. Come around. And stretch out. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit weird doing it on the floor, isn't it? Okay. How many of you have done back cross rolls? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bradley. I lost you for a minute there. Okay. So let's do that. So we're going to, again, think of our outside edges, but now we're turning our feet out. And we only need to step back so that, just try and see if I can show you my feet more, maybe. So that we don't want to step right across here. I really dislike seeing people clunk their toes into the ice when they do back cross rolls, because that's really not effective skating. So we're going to turn out, make a V with your feet, and we're going to step, the back foot toe is right behind the front heel, and then we stretch forward. Stretch the free leg in front, that's our push. Now bring it in, toe to heel, and stretch out. Toe to heel, stretch out, toe to heel, and stretch that free leg forward. It doesn't really need to go up high. We want to work at getting a push with the outside edge. If any of you have heard of a Schaefer push, this is what it is. Okay, good work. Can I ask you to come back so I can see you a bit? Has anyone heard of a Schaefer push? Juliana has. Some of the other, no, Jenny hasn't. Yes, Bradley has. Stephanie, have you heard of a Schaefer push before? Okay, so it means that you push with the outside edge. Carl Schaefer, who did his back outside loops, starting, this is at, say, a T-stop position. Carl Schaefer started back outside loops like this. So it's a reverse T position, and his pushing foot used the outside edge. Yeah, so this is what we use in back cross rolls. So we're turning our feet out, we're stepping toe to heel, back toe to front heel, and the front foot has to go onto an outside edge to push. And the only way to do this, this is challenging because I want to lean forward to talk to you, but you have to lean your upper body back. So we're going lean back, stretch and push with the outside edge, toe to heel, push with that front foot on the outside edge. So again, it's that little toe that's pressing on the floor. Yep. Juliana, try not to wriggle your upper body too much, please, sweetheart. Bradley, be careful. It looks like there's a step behind you. Thank you. You were doing well, but I don't want you to kill yourself. Jenny, you're stepping too far across. I don't want you to step across like that. I just want toe to heel every time. And stretch out. So your free foot, the pushing foot, which is in this case is your front foot, it should be staying in line with the skating foot. It stays over your tracing on the ice. Yeah, stretch, bend, stretch, and bend, stretch, and bend, stretch, and one more time, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Really bend that skating knee, get down in your knees, bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Oh, good work, ladies. Bend, stretch, and bend, stretch. Good work, guys. Nice. Okay. We haven't done any forward crossovers. So what we're going to do now is not just crossovers, because I'm pretty sure you've done crossovers in other classes. So we are going to do what used to be called Russian stroking in Australia, but we now call it, well, it's meant to call it power stroking. So it is one forward crossover followed by an inside edge. So we're doing, Juliana's got me. So we're going bend, outside edge, step close, bend, inside edge, and then we bend and do an inside edge. So we're changing direction. We're now changing our lobe or our curve. Feet together, outside edge, cross, inside edge, stretch under, step, inside edge, and hold. So I'm not going to introduce arms at the minute. We'll see how we go. But I would like to introduce some counting. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, extend, 4. So push, cross, inside edge, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like this. Getting our arms ready to do our crossovers. So we're facing around our circle. Bend, cross, bend, and hold. Switch arms. Going the other way. Push, cross, push, and hold. Switch arms. Think about your foot. Outside edge, inside edge, inside edge. Switch arms. Outside edge, inside edge, switch arms. I'm sorry, I wobbled then. So outside, inside, inside, and hold. Outside, inside, inside, and hold. And really work at getting down in those knees. Yeah. So let's go again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Push, cross, inside, and hold. Push, feet together for the push. Push, cross, inside, and hold. Yeah, bend, cross, and inside, and hold. Good work. You might find that you actually need to, it is hard on your thighs. You might find, I do, I rise up from inside to inside. So that means I go bend, bend, up, bend, 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 up, bend. So bend outside, bend inside, rise up, bend inside edge, stay down, bend, bend, up, bend inside. I just find that gives me, it feels more natural, it gives me a better push. Let's all move back, please, and let's go again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend, bend, up, bend inside and hold. Up, feet together and feet together. Bend, bend, up, bend inside and hold. Really work at stretching your free leg straight. Okay, to get a decent push, you're going to have to extend your free leg on every single push. That's it. And bend, bend, and bend inside. Good work. Cool. All right. I'll leave that there for tonight, but probably next week we'll introduce some arm movements as well to it. And I do hope that if you have any questions or observations, oh, Jenny, that's nice to know. I just saw your comment. If you have any questions, comments, requests, please send them to Margarita and she can send them through to me. So what we're going to do now is some chasses. There are a load of different types of chasses. We're just going to do a regular chasse, and it's about transfer of weight. Now, this is a nice little way of introducing a little bit of transitions or an extra step into your step sequence or program. Instead of just doing crossovers, you can put a chasse in. It gives you another opportunity to push just like a crossover does, but it's a different step. So it adds interest to your program. Oh, you know them. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to work really hard to find new stuff for you guys. So yeah, let's go push onto an outside edge, rise up, feet together, lift on an inside edge, bend and push onto the outside edge. Rise up, bend onto the outside edge, rise up, inside edge, lift, bend, push, outside edge again. Rise up, bend, rise up, lift and bend. Okay. We're going to do it in 4/4 time. So that means we're going push 1, lift 2, push 3, extend 4. Rise up, push, and hold. Rise up, outside, inside, outside, and hold. Rise up, outside, inside, outside, and hold. Rise up, feet together. And so now we might like to do, it's a bit like synchro in a way, but it works for lots of programs for single skaters and dancers as well. So we're going to turn our heads. So we are looking in the direction we're going. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, hold 4. Look, 1, 2, 3, hold 4. 1, 2, 3, hold 4. Feet together. Look, lift, look, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Bradley's actually added an extra thing, which I really like, Bradley. He's switching his whole upper body around. But what we can do is go, so we can do 1, 2, 3, drop 4. 1, 2, 3, drop 4. 1, 2, 3, drop the arms on 4. So that gives you a chance to square off and then come around again. So I'd like to see you doing that. 3, drop 4. 1, 2, 3, drop 4. Yay. 1, 2, 3, drop 4. Jenny, try, yeah, it takes a little, that's getting everything working together, isn't it? When you drop your arms down, I'd really like you to come from here to right down, hands right on your thigh, really strong. When I was in Korea a while back with Michael Webster, some of you may have heard of Michael, he's English, but now coaches in Italy. I really liked what he said. He said, whatever you do, skaters, do it strong. Be it right or be it wrong, do it strong. So even if you get your arms back to front, make them really strong and obvious as to what your position is. And 9 times out of 10, other people aren't going to know. Your coach will, your choreographer will. We're not going to tell the world. It'll be our little secret. So let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right down and up. Look around. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Turn those heads. Up. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. And last, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think, Margarita, feel free to pop your hand in here. I think we're almost our stuff done. So that's really exciting because I wasn't quite sure who I'd be working with or what I'd be doing. So we need to do a little bit of a warm down. I don't know about you, but I'm quite warm. So let's just stand with our feet about hip distance apart. And I want your arms out. And this is going to lead into stuff we're going to do later on. I want to see upper bodies rotate around as far as you can. See if you can look right round behind you and then come back to the front. And I would like your arms to stay straight. I don't want them bending. I want them to stay straight. Look right around. And then again, so square off to the front. Keep your feet still. Keep your feet parallel. Turn right around and to the front and right around. And then feet, again, about hip distance apart. And I want you to tip to the side. So arms out, we're going to drop one hand down onto a leg. The other arm comes up and we're going to slide down. The top hand comes over your ear. Keep it in line with your ear. Just slide down as far as you can. If your top arm can come across a little bit, that's great. If it doesn't, so be it. Arms right out to the side and opposite now. So one hand slides right down your leg as far as you can. That's it. And let's do one more on each side, please. Yep. Keep your knees straight. Okay. Alrighty. And now Just standing, feet close together now, please. And we're going to slide both hands down the front of our legs. So if you can slide, oh, I don't know where I should be standing. Slide down, slide your hand right down as far as you can. If you can fold right down, if you can put your hands on the floor, great. If you can't, I don't mind, but keep your knees straight. We're trying to stretch out our hamstrings and calves a bit. Maybe our hamstrings fold right down forward. Cool. And now, if you have a chair or something to sit on, you can do, it's a bum stretch, so our glutes. So sit, if you have a chair or a bench or a step, sit on the very end of your chair. There's a bunch of ways of doing this. And now, feet are flat on the floor. Lift one foot up so the ankle is on top of the knee. Yep. And we're going to take our arms forward. We're going to fold forward, make our arms really, really heavy and pull down, pull forward as much as we can. Keep both butt cheeks on your chair. Yep, and fold forward. Really drop your head down. Oh, good girl, Stephanie, you already know a variation. Drop your head down. I only want to see the top of your head right now. And hold it, breathe in, and when you breathe out, try and drop a little bit further forward. That's it. All right, straighten up, and you're going to swap legs over. So you're going to stretch the other side now. Yep, put the ankle on top of the knee and fold forward, pull your tummy in, drop your head down. Make your arms and shoulders as heavy as possible to pull forward. Okay. Straighten up, thank you. Bravo, guys. Thank you for a lovely class.